Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am back to do my review of Married at First Sight, Season 15, Episode 13, The Ugly Truth. Y'all, let's get into this, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that
You can make this up. Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
everybody needs sweet old auntie.
So why even fuckers?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay? Well, welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and joining this channel, one of the best hidden secrets on YouTube. Okay. And to all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. I apologize for starting late. We are having some StreamYard problems over here, but I thank you so much for your patience in waiting on me to resolve these damn issues. Okay. So, if I had to rate this episode of Married at First Sight, season 15, episode 13, um, The Ugly Truth, I probably would rate this episode, y'all, seriously, on a serious note. Damn. Probably a D. Yeah, probably a D. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all would rate it. If you are new to Auntie's advice, let me tell you, this family, these people down here in the chat, are the real highlight of this channel. Join in, get your kiki, your car, go off, go ham, be nice, whatever it is. But watch these people who are down in the comment section because they make this channel exactly what it is. I'm going to try to remain calm because I just did a video. I'm catching up on all of my videos and I was cussing like I don't know what. And so I'm going to try to be a little calmer and not curse as much. Sometimes I can go off, right? I can go off. I can lose it, but okay. Also, second thing is when you come into somebody's house, this is the house of Auntie's advice. Don't forget to ring the doorbell. And that doorbell is that like button, that thumbs up button. Go hit on and hit it. Let us know that you're here so we can open up the door and have a conversation with you. Okay. Without further ado, let's talk about these couples. The first one I want to talk about is Morgan and Ben. I'm so glad that this miserable, I was, damn, Auntie. I am so glad that this miserable heifer finally gave up the ghost, gave up on the relationship, and got the fuck up out of there. I have been absolutely, let me take my glasses off so I don't pay attention to the chat. I have been absolutely waiting on this bitch to leave. She has made this man's life miserable. All because this bitch is embarrassed. Get the damn credit, graduate, So you ain't gotta hold up a mother certificate. See, I said I was gonna be calm. I said I was gonna be calm. This bitch is holding up a certificate. See, I'm a nurse. We've seen her wear scrubs every episode. The bottom line is you got embarrassed at when this man called you out on your, yeah, he was wrong, but he ain't got to walk around miserable as dog in order to be sorry or wrong. Ben has sucked himself into a hole, honey, of living hell by not being a man standing 10 toes down to the ground and said, bitch, I said it, now what? I said it, now what? You want to make a big issue out of it after I apologize? You want me to come sliding up on my damn knees and everything and begging you, please, 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 please. No. I said what I said. I may have been incorrect in the way that I said it, in the way that I approach you, but at the end of the day, bitch, you ain't got the credit to graduate. Point blank and to the period. Now, you got a job, you wear your little scrubs and all of that, but at the end of the day, you walking in unforgiveness and bitterness towards this man because he told the truth on some of them matters. You don't have a relationship with nobody. You're going to sit there in front of Dr. Pepper with her weak ass. Dr. Pepper getting weak as hell, in my opinion. It's time for her to backpedal on up, move out of the way, and let somebody else come in there with some new true blood. And that's my opinion on Dr. Pepper. She's sitting up in there slow talking and talk faster, bitch. Y'all see, I don't think I needed to go live tonight, but I owe y'all. And when I owe y'all, I know I owe y'all, and I'm going to come out here and give y'all what I owe y'all. But this woman is acting like this because she has been embarrassed. And she hasn't been fully engaged. She has the nerve, the audacity to tell us and Dr. Pepper that she can be soft when she finds the right one. But yet and still, she was desperate enough to sign up for a show called Married at First Sight, walk down the aisle, be ready to fuck a man that she never met a day in her life. But she can be soft and men are coming to her. I don't think so. She is almost, in my opinion, like a man eater, bitch. When you come up in there, honey, she just has that personality to me that when you walk up in the room, right, and you trying to be intimate and everything, and you walk in and she give you a drink, bitch, and next thing you know, a cage drop on your ass, and you up against the bars. Just seem like a hardcore woman like that. So when he went out and told the biznai, okay, which he had a right to do, he had a right to talk to people because all of them are in an apartment building now, which they weren't at first, but all of them are now in an apartment building together for the purpose of talking about the relationships. And what he said to, think it, Auntie, but don't say it. What he said to Justin, he had already said to her. She don't have a relationship with her own daddy. She's walking in unforgiveness with so many people. Can you imagine her being the one nursing you back to health? She'd be like, bitch, get your own bedpan, slip it up underneath your own ass and pee. Excuse me, y'all. You know what? I don't think this was a good night for me to have I just don't know. I don't know if it's the necklace, bitch, or the jacket. But something got me being like a little bit, raunchy and nasty on the end of these. You help me, y'all. Pray for me here. Y'all praying for me? She's sitting up there dry and cold and Who wants to be around somebody like Morgan? And Ben is sitting up there internalizing this and making this about him. You said what you said. You made a mistake. Now grow the fuck up. Stop sitting up there making all these excuses about what your daddy did to you and what your mama did to you and how you misspoke and you're sitting up there, looking all weak and frail and I mean, when he first came in there, he was like a muscular, real muscular, little handsome little thing. And he walking out about there, bitch, looking like a troll. He sitting up there, yeah, I guess, my daddy, I always ran, all my lives I've had to fight. Bitch, lift your head up. You told her secret. And then you went back and you told some more. So what the fuck? She been sitting around with the girls talking about you. She been doing the same thing. So what is she mad about? She's embarrassed. She did not have the credentials that he thought she should have. He questioned it because she told him that she did not. And so she told him her deep, dark secret. And hopefully the nursing board don't go back and say nothing to her. But at the end of the day, she's an unforgiving heifer, in my opinion. And I'm being nice when I say heifer. If you don't like it, go ahead on and leave. Wipe your feet off, get your coat, your hat, and you can leave. Because I'm not going to back up off of Morgan the way that Morgan has treated this man. And he's sitting up there making every excuse for what has happened to him and why he reacted the way that he reacted. We don't give a damn. We don't care. And maybe Ben is a little immature and naive about what's going on. So is she. I trusted you. Well, why would you trust a stranger? Why would you? And these are all my opinions. They may not be factual, but they're just my opinions. She made me so. The next couple that I want to talk about is Lindy and Miguel. Lindy keep telling this mofo that she is cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. She said her crazy is only on a 4, bitch. She said on a scale of crazy right now, the crazy she's showing him is her foe. And they asked him, bitch, can you handle the foe? Because at some point you're going to see the 10. She keep warning him over and over and over and over and over again that you can't handle my crazy. I'm a negative mofo. I'm going to cuss you out when I feel like it. I'm going to do what I want to do up in this camp, but then I'm going to be sweet. I'm a Mr. And Miguel loves her. He goes and talk to the girlfriend and tell the girlfriend about the crazy and the negative and all of that kind of stuff. And the girlfriend threw her straight up underneath the bus and said, yeah, that bitch be at work talking crazy. The girlfriend threw her straight up underneath the bus. She said, everything you're saying is true. Can I get an amen up in here? He was like, really? He thought that the girlfriend was going to say something different. The girlfriend said, no, she crazy. Here they got a baby and she took care of the baby. She done threw the baby out with the bathwater. And this is the woman that he wants to spend the rest of his life with. But one thing about Miguel is that he is becoming more and more outspoken. But I'm going to tell you right now, he don't know the magnitude of her crazy. And if she is crazier than what we have been seeing on the screen, he in trouble, bitch. He better have a parachute so he can jump off of a, you know what? You know what? The next person that I want to talk about is Dr. Doolittle, sitting down with Alexis and Justin. Wasn't he married to Megan Good? And it wasn't good? And the two of them getting a divorce? And he done brought his ass out here? with some good words. All the words he spoke, honey, they were showing up good. But are they applicable to your own life? I'm saying, I ain't out here judging nobody. I'm just talking about his ass. I ain't judging. You know what? You would have thought I had some liquor the way I'm acting tonight. I'm telling you, whatever it is that I got on me or in me, bitch, I don't need this no more. Because they, when they saw him, they recognized him. Alexis recognized him off the Burgundy Bread. I ain't never seen her smile so big in my life. But one thing that I do like about Alexis is that she rocking them braids. You ain't gonna tell me that the girl is not rocking them braids. That makeup, them braids, she looks like an African goddess to me. Love the way that Alexis appears on screen. But honey, when they got to talking about Justin and his sex life, or I said, has Justin ever used it? He going up in the bedroom and he, scared and he squeamish and all of this and he don't know what to do and he don't know how to bring the passion and all this kind of stuff but he wanted to work according to what he told the little friend, her little friend and everything. And I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, has he ever used that tool that he said that women wanted from him because he was a tall, thick man with brassicas, size C, with the straps pulled up medium on the bra? Bitch, you know what? bitch. 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 Was it me? Or is it me? I said he acts like his celibacy. He acts like he's never had sex. Period. Then he sat there with just a little love song and said that all the women leave him. I wonder why. Because they want a man to show up in the room, not their best friend who just got dumped by her boyfriend, crying all the time. Now, we can take it from our girlfriends when they're going through some, we can take it a couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks that you may be crying about that man. But bitch, don't nobody want to be attracted to a man who crying all the time. Wishy-washy than a month. And then don't know how to approach us and be a daggone lion in the bedroom. We'll go out and get the meat. We'll come in and we'll cook it. But bitch, we ain't gonna eat it for you. I'm laying it out there. I'm sexy. I got all the outfits on. I'm doing what you want me to do. And now you got a problem with me going out with my girlfriends? The dude said, one day it's gonna be, right now it's the club. Next thing you know, it's gonna be the gym. Next thing you know, it's gonna be the grocery store. He talking about he don't know whether or not somebody gonna want her or be flirting with her. Bitch, why is you worrying about that? Stand up in your size C bra. Wait a minute, hold on, bitch. Pop your bra straps for yourself, Justin. You controlling and insecure and you want somebody else to live in that? Bitch, ain't nobody got time. It's 2022. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. Grow up. Get a pair. Do something. Then he told me some, after he talked to him, he told me some, now I'm going to go out there like, because the counselors came down at the end because she's getting out of hand. And so the counselors came in and talked to him. And the preacher going to tell him, society and the world and God is asking you to step up, Justin. Shouldn't take him to tell you that. What an unattractive man. Why would I want to be with you? Why? You tell me why. You tell me why. And Alexa said, bitch, I'm tired. She said, I tried to do the best I can for you, but it seems as if it's not enough. She said, I got to be a boss at work, and I got to be a boss at home, and I just want to be a woman. That's all I want to be. I'm tired. I need free. Give us free, bitch. Give us free. He said, well, how you feel in a relationship? She said, smothered like a mother piece of pork chicken with some gravy on the top of it. She said, I feel like a pork chop. Thank you so much, Tanya B, for the 9. Super chat, no comment, Auntie. You got it all covered tonight. Thank you, Boo. She said, I feel like a pork chop covered in gravy. I'm smothered. I'm a smothered pork chop. And I don't want to feel like this. She got to take the lead in everything. Has he ever used it? Does the celibacy mean that he, like a virgin, touched for the very first time? Because he said he don't know what to do. And I didn't have no clear understanding. So y'all let me know down in the comment section, as I know that y'all would. Has he ever used his tool? Or has it just been in the toolbox? Just the thought of that makes me a little gaggish, a little nauseous. The next couple I want to talk about is Nate and Stacia. Now, they seem to be getting along, and they seem to be, moving right along. But Nate ain't really feeling Stacia the way that he should. She's all in. She's all in. But he's not. So they had met with Dr. Cal, and Dr. Cal started talking about the relationship. She's in love with him, but he said he never said that he in love with her. He thought about saying it, but he said it wasn't the right time. And then she's going to get all teary-eyed. When she's been controlling this by, Jeremiah. She's been trying to control this the whole time. But Nate didn't come from a background where he can feel free to say that I love you. He respects her, but when he said that he respected her, he talked about her possessions and her position in life. But what about her as a woman? Don't talk about the I got. Talk about the I am. I want you to love me and respect me for who I am and what I bring to the table as far as love and support and encouragement and just being there for you. They talk about her stuff. Something wrong. And then he talked about cheating and asked him, where does this come from? Where is it coming from where you are not willing to say that you love her? Have you ever loved anybody? And they said, no. He never told nobody I love nobody, love them. And even his friends said that. He said, have you ever been cheated on? He said, no, not that I know of. He said, well, Stacy, you're not a cheater, right? She said, no, I cheated. Bitch, Nate almost passed out. He almost fainted up in that mother. He said, now I look at her totally different. And you know what? I would too. Because if I was sitting there beside a man with all of the things that I have been through in my 50 plus years of life, I would be looking like, okay, so you got the potential to go back. I'm one of those people who believe once a cheater, always a cheater. And I may be wrong about this, but I don't think I've ever been wrong about it with just the personal relationships that I've seen in my life. So whatever drove Stacia, in my opinion, to cheat then has the potential to come up again for her to cheat again. That's just my opinion. It may not be yours, but it's mine. And if I was Nate, I would be looking at her at the side eye. I don't care whether or not it was 10 years ago or not. Fuck what you heard. And last but not least, Mitch and Kristen. Mitch is a bitch, in my opinion. He really, really is. This mofo sat up there and said, I am not trying to change Kristen. I couldn't believe he said that. Mitch has been trying to change everything about Kristen, even now down to her menstrual cycle. You heard me. Her menstrual cycle. Now, it's one thing saying, you know what, I think you're prettier, Auntie, without hats on. I think you're prettier without a lot of makeup on. I think you're prettier this way and that way. You know, it's an insult. There is a lot of times, you know, even in the comment section where people will judge what I have on or how I look, or I like you better like that, or that hat or that wig don't look good on you, or Auntie, and people say those kind of things and they don't think that some of it is fucked up. But you just keep going and you keep doing what you do with the whoop whoop and the boop boop boop, because I really don't give a damn. I'm going to put my hats on. I'm going to put my makeup on, heavy, light, daytime, nighttime look. I don't give a damn. But when you're sleeping with someone and you're in a relationship with someone and they told you from day 8 that they weren't attracted to you, that hit differently. And this mofo has already told her that he didn't like her look, even though he seemed like he was attracted to her mother, who had motherfucking makeup on. So she's just not your style, period. Don't know whether or not it's the hair, the eye color, bitch, the hips, because he done already said something in the bedroom that has caused her to withdraw having been intimate with him. And now he has the opportunity to talk to the sister, because they was talking to the friends and stuff like that. All of that little stuff I don't be interested in. But he was talking to the sister, and he told the sister, how the fuck can I tell her that she ugly? Okay, in my opinion, she ugly with that makeup on. That she look a whole lot better and she's more acceptable to my taste buds when she just look plain and Hagatha Christie. I want her to just look like a hag. I want her dried up, because I need to keep her up underneath. See, Mitch is one of those type of people that got his own damn insecurities. And that's why, in my opinion, he's so radical about everything else. And he don't know what to say. You know, he don't have no diplomacy or anything. He don't give a fuck about your feelings, because Mitch, in my opinion, is narcissistic, completely narcissist. He's a narcissist, in my opinion. Everything revolves around Mitch. And so, but Mitch says that he's there for the community. Bitch, where? Because community start at home. Now, he sat up there, and one thing I don't like about Kristen is she wait to get in front of the daggone therapist and the counselors to say her when you got opportunity to fight your own battle, you wait until you get in front of the counselors to say you're dumb. Because when she sat down with Dr. Pepper, she said, well, we had talked about flipping the houses, but we never finished the conversation. Why? Grow the fuck up. Learn how to speak. But you know what? It's a different thing, though, because, I've heard that when you're dating a narcissist, that they will tear you down to the point where you don't know whether or not, bitch, you coming or going. And when you start the first, see, the thing you do to get them is the thing you got to do to keep them. And so when you started using, when you had your housewarming party and you start using metal tins to put that stuff in, when you compromise on the decorations, you can't go back. Ladies and men, this is my advice from Auntie's advice. If you can't maintain it, then bitch, don't do it. Because whatever you compromise on, whether you feel like you voluntarily did it or you was forced to do it, you got to keep it now. It's an expectation. Today's favors, bitch, are tomorrow's obligations. Don't ever forget that I said that. When you do a bitch a favor or you compromise, it's the obligation next time. So if you can't hang it and you can't hack it, then don't do the. If you want to drink out of a paper cup and take that bitch and dribble it like a ball, bring it up in between your legs, flip that junk, juggle a couple up and get 3 of them and juggle them. If you want to drink out of plastic, bitch, do it. Don't bring your job home, mother. You could go out there and sell the 7 seas and save every fish and dolphin in the ocean. You could go out there and pick up every plastic cup. But don't bring your job home. Ain't that what they tell us? Don't bring your job. Auntie, don't bring your job home. If you were stressed out at work, you got to leave that at the door because your home is where you should be safe. And she not safe in her home because she compromising like a motherfucker because he didn't told her that she wasn't cute enough. And she believed it. And so now you sitting up there, you got this man telling you that, the marriage ain't going to end if you decide or forget your stainless steel cup when you go and get your latte from Subway. I mean, from Starbucks. Bitch, if you don't, what? But now she says on the after show that he done got to the point now where he regulating what she used during her cycle. Bitch, you can't make this up. She said she didn't think he would cross that line, but he didn't even cross that line and told her she needed to wear the cup. Women, we know what we're talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the cup is. Y'all know what the cup is. If you don't get the fuck out my face, if you don't get, what? You mean to tell me that you want me to not use a Kotex or always, and now you want me to go and get a cup? You regulate me all the way down to my cycle, mother. If I heard correctly on the after show, this is what she said. You don't want me to change. You ain't changing me. So Dr. Pepper come out there They all sitting outside and talking. Dr. Pepper come out there and spill the tea about what he said to the sister because Kristen found out right before she came to the thing what he said, but she didn't say nothing to him at the thing, and that's the punk she do. See, she's the type of person that's gonna hold that and then come and be blasting and at a damn 1,000. If you don't bring it down to a 10. I'm telling you, because if you don't bring it down to a 10, I'm gonna match your energy. Now, Dr. Pepper didn't match her energy, but I would have matched her energy. Dr. Pepper was backpedaling, pussy. I'm sorry. She said, I don't need an apology from you. I need one from him. Dr. Pepper came out and talked about a conversation that the producers had told her and made her and forced her to have a conversation about him using his opportunity to talk to her sister to ask her sister how to make her take the makeup off that he don't like. He said he was blindsided. Krista said, is anybody blindsided? She said, mother, you talked to my sister about my appearance and it's embarrassing. You damn right it's embarrassing to have people say that kind of stuff. Like I said, people will come in the comments and say like that to me. I don't like your wig, Auntie. I don't like that. No, not that look. But because I don't give a and everybody's entitled to their opinion, I don't address it. But if I was on a national television show and my man said that, oh, we scratching eyes out. Because what you're not going to do is embarrass me on television like this. And he said he was blindsided. And they're going to sit up there and try to backpedal and pussy pop and say he didn't say this. Yes, you did, Mitch. You talked about her looks several times. And you sitting up there looking like a whole Mr. Planner. You looking like you need a top hat and a cane, and you need to be on the outside of a peanut can. You have the audacity to talk to somebody about how they looking, and you looking like you every bit of 78 years old. Looking like a straight juju bead and a milk dud, bitch. But you got the nerve to talk about somebody else and how they look. Suppose she asked your ass to grow hair. Could you do it? You mother. Can you grow hair, bitch? He want to dumb her down in every area and aspect of her life, including the think it, Auntie, but don't say it. Think that, but don't say it. He is so unaware of everything around him. He is so unaware because he is so into himself. But I blame Kristen too because she don't address. She compromised. She compromised. Women and men, I'm telling you, what you do to get them, you got to do to keep them, and you got to maintain that bull. And if you fake it, you ain't going to be able to fake for long. If you don't agree with it and you don't want to do it, then don't fucking do it. Today's favors becomes tomorrow's obligations. And when I'm going to flick out on you and expect you to keep something up, don't you sit there and blame that month when you were the one who agreed to do it and agreed on a compromise. Don't do it. If you know that you come home from work, bitch, and you can't cook dinner every day, bitch, don't be coming up in there acting like you Paula Dean. Don't act like you Paula Dean up in that and you know you not. Don't act like your house, you clean up your house and you's a nasty bitch, whether man or woman, and then you sit up in there talking about you Martha Stewart. And then he come and catch you on one of them days when you least suspect it, your house looking like you a hoarder up in that mother. Be who you are. And a person that's right for you will accept you just the way you are. If they don't, fucking walk away. Walk away. I'm sorry, but I'm just not Paula Dean today. And I'm never going to be Paula Dean. Some days I want to go out. Some days I want to cook. Some days I want to do happy hour, whatever. What I was doing before I got with you, bitch, I'm doing it now. I don't need, bitch, what? Somebody asked me yesterday at an event that I attended about a man. Bitch. Bitch. They asked me bold, straight out, just came straight out and asked me, you know who you are. About how I feel about being with a man. At this age, it's neither here or there. I don't have time. Because I'm doing Auntie. And I'm doing my real life. And the two of them have blended together. And we in a motherfucking relationship. And so, right now for me, it's not a priority. It ain't on the top of the list. Matter of fact, I don't even think it made the top 10 of me having and being with a man. Yes, I like companionship and all that other kind of stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, honey, when you get to a certain point in your life where you satisfied with you and you know who you are, that stuff is not a priority. That month that comes into my life at this time in my life gonna have to make himself on a number one, on the top of the list. So you think I'm gonna compromise who I am and what I am for somebody that ain't even on the top 10 of my list of importance? No. No. If you broke, I don't want you. If you ain't got your own, I don't want you. If you don't have your own friends that you hanging around and you secure with that, I don't want you. If you got a whole lot of little kids or a whole lot of grown-ass kids, I don't want you. The fuck out of here. I'm not compromising. Bitch, no. Don't ask me nothing like that because you're going to have me go down my list. It's good to be a certain age. You don't give a fuck. And I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't try to hurt nobody's feelings. I do it, politely or whatever. Or whatever. Or whatever. But I'm not going to compromise on something that just ain't me. Because I understand that to my own self, I need to be true. So when a man comes into my life that I find myself attracted to, he's going to get me. And if there's something that is a negotiable, I will negotiate on it. Bitch, if it's on my list of non-negotiables, I'm not compromising. And that is what Kristen is doing. You have a career that you want to flip houses and you worried about what this month say? Really? Okay, Mitch. Fuck out of here. I'm going to go and get a latte And I'm going to go to the Walmart and get my always pads. I'm going to pull the straps off and stick it to my drawers, bitch. And I'm going to walk around with that pad on. You ain't going to tell me that what I need to do with my vajayjay. We just ain't that close. And if I'm going to the pool, I'm okay. If I'm going to the pool, then I'm gonna get me one of them little. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna stick that up there, and I'm gonna swim, and then I'm gonna take that off and put on whatever out. Don't tell me I gotta wear a cup. That's so insulting, and I think it made me so mad because we have been stripped of our rights for too long. You are not going to tell me what to do with my menstrual cycle. Now, we ain't even going to talk about Roe versus Wade. But now you done went too far when you talk about what I'm going to do with the stuff that come out of me every month, bitch. You would have, you done drew the line. That's it. Tell me what to do. Going right to the Walmart. Matter of fact, I go and get them from Target when they got them on sale. Bitch, what? But see, she sat there and took that. And I believe she gonna say yes on decision day. Somebody got the audacity to say something like that to you, and you stay with them, bitch, use the food. And he gonna talk about he was looking for some hippie woman to come down. What? These men that they got on this show, outside of McGill, are the weakest men. They weak. They are weak. I was going to do my Love After Lockup video tonight. I'm going to postpone that until tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be giving y'all Love After Lockup and 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. I sat there and watched Angela tonight act a whole fool at Michael's house. A whole fool. And we're going to talk about it. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm sorry I was graphic. But it is what it is over here at Auntie's Advice. Don't forget, y'all, to hit that doorbell, okay? If you forgot to hit the doorbell coming in, go ahead on and ring it when you go on out. I love you all to pieces. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Thank you for your patience and waiting on me to do, live life. Thank you to Tanya B for the super chat. I thank you all so, so very much. Y'all have a great Sunday night, and we'll meet each other here again tomorrow. And until that time, y'all, be safe out there in them streets. Bye.